Hello there, friends, and welcome. We're doing a 3 months devotion by A.T. Jones and E.J. Waggoner, and we're doing this book, Give Us This Day Our Daily Good News. Again, it's a 3 months devotion, so we're going to be immensely blessed. Today we're on day 19, and it says, Where do we see Jesus now? And our key text is Hebrews 2, verse 9, and this is what it says. But we see Jesus, who was made a little lower than the angels for the suffering of death, crowned with glory and honor, that he, by the grace of God, might taste death for everyone. In the other contrast, we saw Jesus higher than the angels. Here we see him lower than the angels. Why? Because man was made lower than the angels, and then by sin went even still lower. We see Jesus where man is, since man sinned and became subject to death. So certainly as it is true that Jesus was where God is, so certainly he has come to where man is. That's a beautiful statement. He who was with God where God is with man where man is. And he who was with God as God is with man as man is. And he who was one with God as God is one with man as man is. And so, as certainly as his was the nature of God, so certainly his is the nature of man here. The key text is, But we see Jesus, who was made a little lower than the angels for the suffering of death, crowned with glory and honor, that he, by the grace of God, might taste death for everyone. For both he who sanctifies and those who are being sanctified are all of one, because it was Christ and God in heaven, one in nature. How is he with man on earth? All of one. He is not ashamed to call us brethren, and in the midst of the congregation I will sing praise to you, he says, verse 12. That time is coming soon, when Christ in the midst of the church will lead the singing. He who was one with God has become one of man. We will follow the thought further tomorrow in our devotion. That's what the writer is saying. So, we do not have a high priest who cannot sympathize with our weaknesses, but was in all points tempted as we are, yet without sin. I would like to dive into day 20 so we can continue with this devotion. So let's jump into day 20.